Okay, I think we are ready to do our unboxing. If I can read the screen. Yep, it says we're recording. Alright, I want everybody to know I wore my best outfit today for this. My best outfit. Right out of the... Anyway. And for this special occasion, I even got a brand new knife out because I figure if I slip, I really want to make it a bloody mess. So we'll open this new knife up. The new radio deserves a new knife. Okay, this is the way this came. It's got a little ding right up here. I don't know how well it's going to come across the camera, but it looks like somebody took about a 1-inch rod to it and smacked it. Kind of the same over here, but that's a 1/4-inch rod hit there. It does sound like there's loose stuff inside, although I hope there's not much loose in there. It came with two nylon bands around the box, and it has a Celebi security checked in Delhi on the 25th of November. So it left India somewhere around the 25th of November, and I'm recording this on the 3rd of December. So I don't know how they shipped them, but they must have shipped them in pretty good stead. But again, this is, unless the box is misleading, Apache Labs Anan 7000DLE. Okay, alrighty, let's take our brand new knife, cut the outer straps. By the way, this is about 7 o'clock at night. I just worked on the tower for quite a few hours yesterday. I'm pretty tired today. I didn't really want to do this until I started to recover. So I've had several naps today. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We'll cut this outer, then this one down the center, and the one on this end. And I'm assuming, since all this writing is up, that we're opening it the right way. First thing we have, a piece of paper attached to the outside that says, "Wait, wait, wait. Condition of the retail packaging affects your warranty." Yeah, okay. And a little shipping invoice there, I guess. Okay, we'll open this up. And as with all the Apache Labs radios I've gotten so far, they're double boxed, which is really nice. Piece of cardboard on top with no damage. And accessory box on this side. Let's see what's in the box. It's obviously what was rattling. Get this down so I'm sure you can see it. Yeah, that's what was rattling, all right. Look how this box is packed. One cord, 4 rubber feet, and a couple of little extra fuses, automotive style fuses, and they're 30 amp and 30 amps, so I guess they figure you got to blow the same circuit twice. Okay, and that's all that was in that big box. So no wonder it was rattling. Yeah, it's probably been rattling since India. The cord looks pretty good. Looks like pretty good gauge cord. That's probably 10 or 12, I'd say. And they put the fuse in line, so it's pretty easy to change. And they do have Anderson power pole connectors. On the 8000, they were reversed from what we normally expect to see, so I'm curious if this one's going to be reversed as well. Here is the little radio. This is it in the secondary box. And let me set it over here just for a minute and show you this box. This is heavy cardboard. It's much heavier than normal. It feels like it's twice as thick as normal. And it's got styrofoam padding all around the side of the interior box, which holds the radio, which we're getting to now. So here we go. This is the radio. This is the Anan 7000DLE. This is the box that the 7000 comes in, which is quite a bit smaller. Okay. And the radio inside is quite a bit smaller than the box, of course. Again, great packing, and it uses the capture effect. That's so the radio is kind of supported in the box. There's clearance underneath it, there's clearance on the top. You can't see any kind of damage on this box anywhere, looking at all sides. So, you know, a lot of thought and consideration is put into packaging, which is really very much appreciated. Okay, so we're going to pick this out of here, just like that. As you can see, it's got the suspension type styrofoam mount for the radio and shipping. And we'll set this aside and get to the real crux of the unveiling here. We'll set that on the rear connector, so we'll turn around this way. Cut that little piece of tape and take it out of the baggie. Here we go. It has some heft to it. It's not a light radio. I'm not going to weigh it. You can get the weight online. Nice heavy bag. Probably twice as thick as a normal baggie you'd use in the kitchen, but no desiccant. So I guess they're hoping that the radio never sees any moisture. Maybe they fly them over anyway and they're more worried about everything else. Fan on the bottom, programming switch, label, Anan 7000DLE with the MAC ID. Looks like maybe serial number 23 on this one. On the front we've got the same blue colored faceplate that the 200D had, which I really like that radio. Apache Lab software defined radios, 1/8 inch mic input, 1/8 inch headphone output, 1/8 inch key, LAN connector, and of course over here you've got the activity lights for the LAN. I kind of wish that was over on the edge again, because you've got to wrap that cable around. Maybe you could take it underneath. Then of course power button. And it all looks very professional, very good quality. Set it on its side here and we'll take a look at the rear for a minute. The rear has antenna 1, antenna 2, antenna 3, RX bypass, which I don't think the 8000 has. External number 1, transmitter in, and receiver 2. And we've got speakers, 1/4 inch speaker jacks in this one. And I think that's amplified. I think, if I remember right, those are 3 watts left and right channel. And then we have RCA jacks for push to talk out, push to talk in. Push to talk out, of course, could run an amplifier like Big Al. And R line in, right line in, left line in, and digital in 1 and digital in 2. Not sure what those are yet. They'll require some playing around. External fan indicator. One of the things that a lot of us did with the 200 was when we were operating in like RIDI, which is a 100% power mode, whatever power you have set at. It was nice to have external fan on this, because it's just military style. The external case is the heatsink. So guys complain because the outside gets warm, but that's what it's supposed to happen. So you can take this output, this fan jack, which was not on the 200D, and hook it to a fan on the side over here, or on top, or wherever you think that you need it. It has some airflow over it, keep the heatsink cool, which is the case. So there you have it. That's the unboxing of the 7000 DLE. And now I'm curious about one more thing. If you'll excuse me just a minute, I'm going to get the Anderson power pole that has the correct setup and see if they got this one backwards as well. Okay, by the way, in case you didn't know it, the Anderson power pole connectors have a little A on this tab right here, the upper tab, and that A should be readable with the positive side to the right. So right's right, A's on the right side. So let's see what we have here. And I think it's backwards, just like the 8000. Let me take this cord out. Yeah, it's backwards, just like the 8000. So you take the standard Anderson power pole as we know it here in the States. Should be the same way worldwide, but it's not done that way here. And Abhi, the chief engineer, gave us the reason why at one time, and I can't remember what he said, but be very careful because that's not the same as what we have here. So here you've got to reverse these power poles, and which is just a matter of slipping them apart and putting them back together in the opposite direction of what they are to make them match up. But make sure that you keep positive to positive all the way down to your supply, because you'll regret it if you don't. You have it hooked up backwards. So it's a real risk with this, and I don't really know why they persisted doing it, but that's the problem. The standard mount up or fit up of our normal way of putting these together has them backwards, so be very careful. All right, that answers that question. And next is the actual setup and use of this, and if done, that will be in a different video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm sure that Apache Labs will be happy to take your order as well. Talk to you later. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody.